Anything else that you would add to this process in terms of just the practical?
I actually love, I was going to make the point to say, I love when I goofed up trying to sneak the click in. Travis didn't try to jump on the click. The band didn't waver. It was, I don't know if you could hear it, but it was like 3, 4, click, boom, click, boom, click, boom. And they're just like, okay, something's goofing up, but they're not.
We're just used to you, Jack.
The good thing is
they're
Travis
used to me goofing up, basically.
Travis is his own metronome, so.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Nobody panicked. They knew I was going to get there eventually.
Yeah.
That is a good point. The whole like a panic situation where something goes wrong and you react. It's good to maybe even rehearse those kinds of things and discuss that with your teams and the guys. Is to just encourage, hey, things go wrong. Like sometimes if you're playing to tracks, they goof and you glitch and it misses a beat or something, and just to have little safeguards so you can go, hey, ultimately we're a band and we're going to keep moving forward. So you figure out a way to kind of self-correct as you're moving through the songs, and it's just something good, I think, to get comfortable with. It's like not all's lost. If the drummer drops a drumstick, like encourage him to figure out a way to recover, and tracks goof up, figure out a way to just dump them. It's cool. The band's going to keep moving along. The song is not really going to change. It's still that song.
Right.
Yeah, that's great.
That's good.
One thing too, I don't know if we did this last night or not, but sometimes the best thing you can do is just admit you made a mistake. We were doing that song Furious a couple years ago, and we were doing an acoustic set. And first service went great, because first service you've dialed it in, you're ready, you're prepared, and we're hanging out, meeting people, talking, you get sidetracked. I get on stage, and all of a sudden there's this camera in my face, and I just panicked. And I forgot the lyrics to the verse. And Pro Presenter wasn't feeding them to me. And so I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking at Scott, our drummer, I'm going, I don't remember the words. And I didn't know what to do. So I ended up we canned it. And I said, guys, I forgot the lyrics. And everybody started just dying laughing and then cheering. And then I was like, oh yeah, the chorus goes like this. You love us, do you? And they started jumping in with me, and it was like, sometimes there's you don't want to do it all the time, but when something goes so wrong, or it's just a massive debacle.
Yeah, don't do it all the time.
Right. I think, not all the time, but those are the times where people need to know that, yeah, we make mistakes, we're human, and they can kind of join us in our mess.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it connects us even more, and it proves your point, Jeff. It's not about the production. It's about this relationship.
Yeah. And I think that makes the production better, because when you get on board with the fact that it's about how we're trying to engage people, and not only the relationship between us and the audience, but between all of us and what God wants for us and what he has for us that day, it just makes the tools then even better, because it's like, man, we get to do this together and we get to use all this crazy stuff to make it happen. So it's great. And I love the click thing last night, as disarming as it was. It's funny. But for me, it's like, man, that was in the middle of your story about your kids, and so I hate losing that moment, but man, at the same time, so it's just being okay with that. It's like, you know what? Today's a different day, and we have our own opportunities today.
I would also say extend grace to your bandmates, because you're going to need it the next week. Similar to a marriage.
That's right, because you're going to need it.